One day I was scrolling through Facebook, like a lot of us tend to do, and I came across a video of a turtle that had a straw lodged in his nose. As I watched it, I could feel the pain and hurt that the turtle was enduring. The moment I heard, "It's a plastic straw," was a wake-up call for me. Jen Mills wrote an article in 2017 on metro.co.uk stating over 1,000 turtles die each year from plastic waste in oceans and beaches. Not only does this affect turtles, but it also affects other marine animals. The Asian Post released an article by Mazura Ismail in 2018 stating over 100 million marine animals are killed each year by plastic waste. So imagine you're walking down the street of your hometown and you walk past a cafe where every single person has a plastic straw. Just imagine how every single one of those straws will end up back into the ocean or back into our food. Nick Stockton wrote an article on Wired stating, "The real problem is plastic straws literally fall through waste management cracks." Have you ever thought, just one straw isn't going to hurt? Well, 8 billion people have said the same thing. Imagine one day you're at the beach just swimming in the ocean and you go under. Suddenly you come up and you can't catch your breath. You realize there's a straw in your nose. How did it get there? It was probably that one straw you said wasn't going to hurt. The Ocean Conservancy reported that plastic straws equal to 145 times the height of one World Trade Center. You may be thinking, what does this have to do with me? Not only does not using plastic straws help our wildlife and oceans, but it has many health benefits for you as well. Donoso in 2018 gave some examples such as wrinkles, higher risk for cavities, tooth decay, weight gain, and harsh chemicals leaking into your body. You can use alternative options rather than plastic straws. For instance, cup with lids do not need straws. Some people with disabilities do need a straw, so biodegradable or reusable straws can be used. I personally have changed from plastic straws to eco-friendly reusable straws and know the impact it has on our environment and my health. I have changed to this reusable cup instead of purchasing bottled drinks to decrease waste. This also reduces me from drinking sodas, which is bad for my health. Today I will tell you some of the negative effects plastic straws have on our environment, your health, and marine life. I will also discuss how we can provide alternatives, especially for people with disabilities. Now that you are aware of the overview, let's begin with raising awareness on plastic straws. Sarah Gibbons posted an article on National Geographic in 2019 stating microplastics were found in fecal samples from 8 people participating in a pilot study. She also stated a microplastic particle is any piece of plastic smaller than 5 millimeters, and later said they were found in beer, salt, sugar, seafood, alcohol, and honey. Plastic straws break down by the waves and UV rays by the sun into microplastics, which poses a great threat for marine life and fish. This occurs because smaller fish eat the microplastics thinking it's food, and then the bigger fish eat them, and so on. So this brings it back to us into our food. The life of a plastic straw ranges from 450 years to forever. Somewhere out there, there's that very first straw that you use. Now, imagine how you have used plastic straws from then and now. An article by Sarah Gibbons on National Geographic stated 500 million plastic straws are used every single day. And remember, Gill in Finding Nemo in 2003 said, all drains lead to the ocean. So be ready to get involved and say no to plastic straws. Therefore, plastic straws can cause many issues that we will cover now. Sarah Gibbons' article on National Geographic stating approximately 8.3 billion plastic straws pollute the world beaches. And the university did a study on turtles and said that 93% of turtles had some plastic that they had ingested. And Alianda Barunda stated, researchers pulled nearly 90 pounds of plastic waste out of the stomach of a young curvier-beaked whale. Consequently, if we do not change, by 2050, plastic will outweigh our fish, said Rebecca Harrington on Business Insider. And in 2015, Laura Parker stated a recent study found a 67% decline in seabird population between 1950 and 2010. This is due to plastic being in their stomach and essentially starving them to death. Imagine if we continue using plastic, how that population will be. Now that we've understood the negative effects of plastic straws, let's learn how we can change it. Using eco-friendly reusable straws instead of plastic, such as bamboo, stainless steel, glass, or silicone. Cups with a lid do not need straws. I know my local Jittery Joe's offer this for their iced coffees now. Reusable water bottles or cups, such as my stainless steel cup. Some benefits to using these alternatives is saving our wildlife. Our wildlife needs us to stop using plastic to help them live. Your health. Without using plastic straws, you're reducing the risk of getting wrinkles, gas, bloating, tooth decay, and weight gain. You're also reducing the amount that goes back into our oceans and that is being consumed by fish, which you may potentially eat. Some potential dietary changes. More water intake means you drink less sodas, teas, or other unhealthy drinks. You save money. Most places offer a discount for bringing your own reusable cup. I know Starbucks and Jittery Joe's offer this option. When we use alternatives, we're slowing down the use of plastic and everyone can make a difference. Now we have understood the benefits of using alternatives, I encourage you to take a pledge. Buy that alternative and take it with you to your local restaurant or favorite fast food place. Tell the server or the worker that you do not need a straw. Trust me, you won't sound crazy. Encourage and educate others on the negative effects of plastic straws and tell them what alternatives they can use. Remember, it starts with you and it starts in your community. Go to a local restaurant and encourage them to limit the use of plastic straws or eliminate them altogether. Start a support group. Start a support group saying you want to not use plastic straws and help clean up our oceans. I encourage you to take action and encourage the information of the benefits of using alternatives. We can save our wildlife and our oceans by eliminating one plastic straw at a time. Join these groups in supporting ocean cleanup, Project Aware, or Ocean Conservancy, or even a local group. I hope we have all understood the benefits of saying no to plastic. I hope everyone is more mindful of the long-lasting effects of plastic on our environment. We only have one planet, so we should do our part to help it. We also owe it to ourselves to have a clean world where we all can thrive. We've learned today that plastic straws are bad for our environment, our health, and wildlife. Remember that poor turtle next time you think of that plastic straw. We've learned about what happens if we don't change. It heavily impacts our environment, wildlife, and health. We've learned that using alternatives have many benefits. Change to bamboo, stainless steel, or other alternatives. We all need to promote a change. Remember, it starts with you. Invest in a reusable cup and save money as we're all struggling poor college students. Plastic straws are harmful to the environment and everyone should instead use eco-friendly options. I hope everyone makes a change and agree straws suck. Remember, you want to set up a good future for your kids. Do you want them to see our oceans completely polluted? I challenge you to make a difference not only for yourself today, but for your children's future as well. Thank you.